All right, welcome back as we keep working your profile. I'm excited about this section because adding media to your profile can really be something unique that differentiates you from the rest of the competition, really helps you stand out, helps you really kind of break through the noise to people. And let me explain that a little bit. So if you're not familiar with this, the way to add media just anywhere on your profile with any of your job listings, any of your experience sections or summary, you'll see a little area here, and I'll get out my drawing tool that says add media. And you've got a ton of different options for media items that you can add. So let me show you a little bit about that. You can obviously add documents, and if you click that, it's going to offer to give you, a PDF or anything like that as far as, uploading a file from your hard drive here. You would put that in if you have, a brochure or some, things like that you want to share an ebook. You can upload photos, obviously. Again, you can do it via a link or a hard file. You can add a link to a page on your website. And again, you can pick your add to which position you want, and it'll then configure and go to that, part of your profile, wherever that is. Video is a big one. So again, I really, really recommend that. I'm going to talk more about that in a second. And then obviously presentations. Now, PowerPoints, things like that. I know LinkedIn has a partnership with SlideShare, which if you're not familiar with them, SlideShare is basically just online PowerPoints that people can flip through, and it's all integrated with LinkedIn. It's owned by LinkedIn, so they love SlideShare. So if you ever use SlideShare for any kind of PowerPoints or slide decks, definitely incorporate that. Now, what I want to show you as well is LinkedIn will actually give you a list here of the supported providers where you can share files from. So this will show you what you need to know, and you just click supported providers. You can see the different types of presentations you can upload, PDFs, PowerPoints, all that good stuff. The document types, you can put up Word documents, PDFs, again, all the image types. Okay, so all of that is there. And some of the best things to share is I'm going to show you on my screen right now. You can see in my summary area, right? We start at the top of my profile. You see all that. You see my blog post summary. And right at the bottom of my profile, you can see the media I've added and how that really pops visually for people. You can really see, oh, okay, what are these things? These images are catching my attention. What are they? They're kind of supporting documents or supporting evidence for who I am. The number one piece of content I recommend that you add to your site, as long as you're comfortable doing this, is adding a video. And again, this is just a link to a YouTube video. It doesn't have to be anything ultra fancy. This is me just standing in front of a blank white wall, having someone on the other side on an iPad shooting me, basically welcoming you to my profile. And then when you open it up, you can play it. Man, is this guy ever handsome or what? Right? Okay, I'm just kidding. But here's the thing. You can see me. What am I doing here, guys? I'm laughing. I'm smiling. I'm making eye contact, so to speak. You're seeing my facial expressions. I'm inserting jokes because, of course, by now you know I like to have fun and put in funny videos and clips like that. I have a sense of humor with how I do business. So I'm really trying to illustrate for people, hey, meet John Nemo. I mean, that's what the title of the video says right there. Meet John. Welcome to my profile. Here's who I am. Here's kind of some of my professional pedigree. Here's what I do. Here's my philosophy. And this is almost as good as a face-to-face coffee meeting. I mean, if you think about when you land on my profile, obviously the picture conveys to you one thing, the text conveys to you, but nothing works as well as video. Nothing on earth. Okay, so I want you to follow the leads of what other students have done. Here's Karen, right? She does the website marketing for contractors and construction companies. She, you know what? She followed my lead. She took my advice. She made a video, right, where she's out in front of a building saying, hi, I'm Karen. Kind of here's what I do. Here's how I roll. Here's the different things I provide. And again, what's going on here? I'm seeing Karen. I'm looking her in the eye. She's smiling. She's talking to me. I'm getting nonverbals. She's kind of explaining herself just like she would to me at a meeting, just like she would if she walked onto my construction site and said, hey, wanted to help you guys out with your website. My name's Karen. Here's my story. Okay, same thing with other profiles. You can see as well, John Morgan here, he's got a full speech here because he does professional speaking. He added a Vimeo video where, again, you can go in and you can watch him speaking to a crowd. So right away, when I'm in this section and seeing, oh, the guy's a speaker, oh, okay, and then here's a video of him speaking, I can see it right away. Another thing I love to add with video is testimonials. So I have, I do a lot of Skype calls and things like that. Chris Brogan is a big heavy hitter, New York Times, Wall Street Journal bestseller. So that gives me a ton of social credibility to have him on video saying, hey, yeah, I love your course. People love it, endorse you, et cetera, et cetera. I put that very prominently on my profile because, of course, that's helpful. Now, other things you can link to besides video would be landing pages on your website. So you can see here, I'm saying free webinar and free ebook. If you have a LinkedIn account but have never seen Generate Business, go here, and it's got a link here. That's clickable, usually on mobile devices. But also if you just click Read Original, it's going to redirect them to a landing page or a web page. So definitely take advantage of that within your profile and with adding media. So if you've never done this before, it's very, very easy to do. You just get into your profile editing mode, edit profile. You just go down and you add media. It's very, very simple. It's not rocket science. And then you can also drag and drop these and move them around. So you can say, oh, you know what? I want this here. I want that there. I'm going to click edit. I'm actually going to move that to a different job that I want to focus on. So again, all of that works really well. You can see here, you can put in a title, you can put in a quick description. Again, making that very client facing. So if it's a video as well, I put video in the title so they know, oh, this is a video. If I open this, I see it's a video, or this is a video testimonial, or things like that. And depending on where you place these, the titles, you have more room. Like LinkedIn Riches, get the book. Okay, that links to the Amazon page. If I move it down, the title shrinks. So you got to kind of hedge your bets. I like to add media. This was a video of kind of what we do for my marketing agency, a client sample work that we did. So again, there's all kinds of different things you can add here. And it's very easy to do. Now, one trick that I want to show you that people run into is they say, well, I wanted to add a link to a landing page on my website and I can't get it to work. So let's take an example. Let's just say I want to link to my homepage, right? And say, okay, I want people to go here and land on that. So I go in and I click add a link like I showed you, and I want to add it to this position, yep, and then I just paste that in and I hit continue. And what should happen is it should populate for me with a photo and the website. Now what it's doing, you can see, is it's pulling a photo from my website. And again, it's just pulling the first photo it finds. So depending on how your website is set up, if you don't have other images on there, it's going to look for a featured image or text, and it's going to auto-populate that for you. So that can take a little bit of digging around. You can see it auto-populated, descriptions from my site and tags and things like that. So you can, say meet John Nemo and visit my site, right? And then I can have the description and then add to profile, and then there I am, right? Meet John Nemo and visit my site. And that looks fine, right? It's a headshot, whatever. So depending on what you have on your website, that's going to then get pulled in by LinkedIn. So if you have trouble getting the right image to show up or the right text, that's on you. That's on your website. You got to get that configured correctly under the hood, so to speak. So that's just a quick look at media. Let me just scroll through, show you some other examples. David has used some animated videos, right, to kind of teach people some fun things where, oh, okay, what's this? It's an animated video about some different things you can use to, get better returns on your mutual funds. So be creative with this. Think about key landing pages on your website that you want people to go to. I really, really encourage you. You can see, other people have testimonials or visit my website or join my group. There's all kinds of different things you can use on this to really stand out and bring people to your site, bring them to your landing page, all those kind of things. Number one thing I will recommend, and I will say it till I'm blue in the face, is add video. I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. It makes all the difference in the world for me to see you, hear you, and bond with you through video as opposed to just reading about you. And I think anybody that does any kind of video marketing knows that. Even if you're not super comfortable being on camera, do what I'm doing right now. Record a screencast of your computer with a microphone, just talking, saying, hey, welcome to my profile. I wanted to show you a few pages on my website to show you what we do and show you some hands-on work that we do on websites or whatever it is, okay? But the key is getting your name, your face, your work samples out in front of people. So definitely take advantage of adding media to your profile. As you can see, it really pops visually, and it's just a great tool to have. And that wraps this up. So I'll see you on the next video.